Multiple choice questions on projectile motion part 2. Question 13. A ball is thrown with 10 meter per second at an angle of 60 degree with horizontal. The minimum velocity of ball is. The minimum velocity is found to be at top and it is only the x component of velocity. So v minimum is equal to vx equal to v cos alpha. It is x component or cos component of velocity. So velocity v at the start was 10 and angle alpha was equal to 60. So v of cos 60 degrees equal to 5 meter per second. So for question 13, option C is correct. Now question 14. A ball is thrown with a velocity of 10 meter per second at an angle of 50 degree with vertical from a building of height 6 meter. It will strike the ground after. So here suppose we will draw a building whose height is 6 meter, and from here the ball is thrown. So this initial velocity is 10 meter per second and angle of projection is 50 degree, and it is asked to find the time required by the ball to reach the ground. So here we are finding what is you are using second kinematical equation. Second kinematical equation is S equal to ut plus 1/2 at square. Since we are seeing y component of velocity, acceleration and displacement in y direction, so our equation will become Sy equals to uyt plus 1/2 into minus g t square. Now the Sy will be minus 6 because the final point is below the initial point. So Sy is minus 6. Uy means we are taking y component of initial velocity, that is nothing but 10 was the initial velocity. 10 sine 50 degree into t minus 1/2 into value of g we are taking 9.81 into t square. So on simplifying it becomes minus 6 equals to 7.660 t minus 4.905 t square. We'll rearrange it, take all the terms towards left hand side. It is 4.905 t square minus 7.660 t minus 6 equal to 0. It is second order quadratic equation in terms of t. So when we will solve it, the positive value of t is 2.73 seconds, or we can say 2.7. So for question 14, option A is correct. Next is question 15. The range of a projectile fire at an angle of 50 degree is 50 meters. If it is fired with the same speed at an angle of 45 degree, its range will be. So initially when alpha 1 angle of projection was 15 degree, the range was 50 meters. So here we'll put this value. We know the formula for r u square sine 2 alpha 1 upon g. When put the value, that is 50 equal to u square sine 2 into 15 upon g. From here we get value of u square upon g equal to 100. Now we'll put value. We want R2 value. So R2 is equal to, R2 is asked when alpha 2 is equal to 45 degree. So value of R2 is equal to u square sine 2 alpha 2 upon g. U square upon g, we know that value is 100 into sine 2 into alpha 2. Alpha 2 is 45 degree. Sine 2 into 45 means sine 90 is equal to 1. So value of R2 we get equals to 100 meters. So it was asked to find out what will the range when angle of projection was equal to 45 degree. So out of these four options, option C is correct, that is R2 is equal to 100 meters. Question 16. A body is projected at an angle of 30 degree to the horizontal with kinetic energy E. The kinetic energy at topmost point will be, so kinetic energy at start, so Ke at start is taken equal to E, is equal to 1/2 mv square. At top, kinetic energy at top is Ke equal to 1/2 m. At top, velocity will be only remaining Vx. Y component of velocity has now become equal to 0. Entire velocity will be Vx. So here it is 1/2 m. Vx is nothing but V cos 30 bracket square. So it will become equal to 1/2 m V square cos square 30. Now we know that 1/2 mv square is nothing but E. And what is cos 30? It is root 3 by 2. And its square is nothing but 3 by 4. Or we can say 3e by 4. This is our answer. And for question 16, option A is correct. 3e by 4 is our kinetic energy at the top when it was projected at angle of 30 degree at start. Now we'll see question 17. A man can throw a stone to a maximum distance of 80 meters. The maximum height to which it will rise in meter will be. So here maximum distance is 80 meter, means R max. So R max is equal to 80 meter. So range is maximum when alpha was equal to 45 degree. So here we directly got the value of alpha. So now here we are having the formula for R max. So R is nothing but U square sine 2 alpha upon G. Value of R is 80. Value of U square sine 2 into 45 degree upon G. So here unknown is U square upon G. So finally from this we get value of U square upon G. It is equal to 80. Because sine 2 into 45 is sine 90. So sine 90 is nothing but what? We get U square upon G is equal to 80. Now we want to find out what is the maximum height reach. So H max is required. So H equals to U square sine square alpha upon 2G. We already got 1/2. U square upon G is nothing but 80 and sine square of 90. So the alpha is 45 degree, not 90, 45. So here simplifying this, what is value of sine square 45 is nothing but 1 by 2. So it is 1/2 into 80 into sine square 45 means 1 by root 2 square. So finally on solving this we get value of H equals to 20 meter. So maximum height reach will be 20 meters. Option B is correct for question 17. Now question 18. A glass marble projected horizontally from the top of a table falls at a distance x from edge of the table. If h is the height of the table, then velocity of projection is. So here suppose this is a table. From here it is projected and it will fall on the ground. So this distance is x. This height of drop is h. Initially it was projected horizontally. So here we'll first use second kinematical equation. Sy equal to uyt minus 1/2 gt square. The height of drop at the second point is below the initial point, so we have to take minus h equal to what is uy. Uy is nothing but u sine alpha and alpha is nothing but 0. Angle of projection initially is 0 because it was projected horizontally. So u sine 0t minus 1/2 gt square. What is sine 0? Sine 0 is 0. or we can say minus h equal to minus 1/2 gt square. From here we get value of t. We are simplifying this to get value of t equals to under root 2g upon h. Now it is asked to find out velocity of projection. So now we'll use x component of velocity, that is sx equal to uxt minus 1/2 ax t square. It is nothing but ux is nothing but u cos 0 of t minus 1/2. What is value of ax? Horizontal component of acceleration ax is always equal to 0 into t square. What is value of sx? Sx is nothing but x. So here x equals to, what is u cos 0? U cos 0 is u cos 0 is 1. What is value of t? Value of t we are putting 2g upon h. We want finally value of u. So we'll rearrange. Therefore u is equal to x into, so here value of t is nothing but 2h upon g, not 2g upon h, 2h upon g. So 2h upon g, I will correct it, 2h upon g. So value of u is nothing but x equal to, so here g will go over here, g upon 2h. So here x value, u value is x into 2, x into under root g upon 2h. So out of these four options, we'll see option B, that is x into under root g upon 2h is the correct answer. Question 19. Two projectile thrown from the same point, angles 60 degree and 30 degree with horizontal, attain the same height. The ratio of their initial velocities is. So here their heights are the same, means we can say h1 is equal to h2. So here h1 is height reached when angle of projection is 60 degrees. So u1 square sine square 60 upon 2g equal to u2 square sine square 30 upon 2g. So here these 2g gets cancelled. Finally we'll write down u1 square upon u2 square is equal to, what is sine 30? 1/2 its square. What is sine 60? root 3 by 2 square. So 1/2 square is nothing but 1 upon 4 and root 3 by 2 square is nothing but 3 upon 4. So here it is the square value. We want ratio of u1 upon u2. So we are taking the square root value, and square root value will nothing but finally under root 1 upon 3 or 1 upon under root 3. So this is our answer, 1 upon under root 3. So option D is correct for question 19. So question 20. The equation of a projectile is y equal to under root 3x minus gx square. It is similar to equation of path. Our equation of path is y equals to x tan theta minus gx square upon 2u square cos square theta. So here this is our given equation, y equal to under root 3x minus gx square upon 2, and this is the equation of path, and it is asked to find out the angle of projectile. So here from this we can directly say tan theta equal to root 3. So for here option B is our correct answer, tan theta is equal to under root 3. This answer we get by directly equating the equation of path with our given equation of projectile. Now question 21. If angle of projection of a projectile is 30 degree, then how many times the horizontal range is larger than maximum height? So here alpha is equal to 30 degree. We'll find out value of range. So alpha is equal to 30 degree. What is value of r? So r equal to u square sine 2 into 30 upon g equal to u square. What is sine 60? Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. So u square upon g into root 3 upon 2. Then h equals to nothing but u square sine square 30 upon 2g, or it is equal to u square upon g. What is sine square 30? It is 1/2 bracket square upon these 2, or it becomes u square upon g into 1 upon 8. Now we'll take the ratio of r upon h. Value of r is nothing but root 3 by 2. U square upon g is common for in the formula of r and h. So we are not taking u square upon g, we are only taking the numeric value. So r equal to under root 3 by 2 and h is 1 upon 8. So finally our simplified answer becomes 4 root 3. So r is equal to 4 root 3 times h. So here option D is correct for equation for question 21. Option D, 4 root 3 times h. Question 22. The kinetic energy of projectile at a highest point is half of its initial kinetic energy. What is the angle of projection with the horizontal? So we can say Ke at top is 1/2 of Ke at start point, initial point. What is Ke at top? Ke at top is nothing 1/2 m Vx, or we can say V cos alpha bracket square equal to 1/2 into kinetic energy at start. It is 1/2 times K. So 1/2 into 1/2 m V square. Sorry, it is inside the bracket 1/2 m V square. So here we finally get this 1/2 m V square gets cancelled. This 1/2 m V gets cancelled. It will become cos square theta is equal to 1 by 2, or we can say cos theta is equal to 1 upon root 2. So for cos of 45 our answer is 1 by root 2, or we can get therefore theta is equal to 45 degree. So when theta is equal to 45 degree, kinetic energy at top is half the kinetic energy at start. So our option B is correct for question 22. Question 23. The velocity of a projectile of an oblique projectile is 6I plus 8j meter per second. The horizontal range of projectile is, so here velocity is given 6I plus 8j. It is given in vector format, so we will find out its magnitude. It will be 6 square plus 8 square below under root sign, and finally we get the total value of velocity equal to 10 meter per second. Also we can find out theta will be equal to tan inverse angle made by velocity with horizontal is nothing but Vy 8 upon 6, and it is equal to 53.13 degree. So we got angle of projectile and velocity, initial velocity V. So r can be found out at r equal to u square sine 2 alpha upon g equal to 10 square sine 2 into 53.13 upon g is taken equal to 10, and this answer comes to be 9.6 meter. So out of the 4 options, option B is correct. Now question 24. A ball is projected upward from the top of a tower with a velocity of 50 meter per second, making an angle of 60 degree with the vertical. If height of tower is 70 meter, then ball will reach the ground in. So time is required. So suppose this is a building and height of the building is 70 meters. From here the projectile is fired with initial velocity equal to 50 meter per second at an angle of 60 degree. What is time required by projectile to reach the ground? So here all the values are in y direction. So we'll use the formula Sy equal to uyt minus 1/2 gt square. So final point is below the initial point, so Sy is taken negative, minus 70, which is the height of building, equals to uy. Uy is nothing but y component of velocity. It is 50 into sine of the angle of projection is 60 degree. So here 60 degree is angle made with the vertical. This is the angle is 60 degree, and angle made by the horizontal, for this angle will be equal to 30 degree. So we have to remember this part. In the question, angle made is with the vertical, and for solving our numericals we required angle made by velocity with the horizontal. So 30 degree has to be taken. So 50 sine 30 into t minus 1/2 into value of g has to be taken 10 into t square. So rearranging it, it becomes minus 70 equals to 25t minus 5t square. Further rearranging it, it will become 5t square minus 25t minus 70 equal to 0. So for solving this quadratic equation, there are two values of t, 7 and minus 2. Out of that, you have to take only positive value of t. Therefore t is equal to 7 seconds. This is our answer. When t equal to 7 seconds, it will the time required by the projectile to reach the ground. So from the four options, option D is correct. That is t equal to 7 seconds.